If a U.S. ground invasion of Iran were ever ordered, it would not begin with tanks crossing the border. It would begin from the air. Modern American doctrine relies on vertical maneuver, using helicopters, tilt-rotor aircraft, and strategic airlift to seize key terrain before heavy forces arrive. The first wave would likely come from the sea. Amphibious assault ships such as the USS America, LHA-6, can launch MV-22B Osprey aircraft, capable of flying more than 280 knots while carrying around 24 troops. These tilt rotors combine helicopter vertical takeoff with airplane speed, allowing Marine raiders or airborne infantry to insert hundreds of kilometers inland and capture airfields, radar stations, or logistics hubs. Behind them would come heavy-lift helicopters such as the CH-47F Chinook, capable of transporting roughly 10 tons of cargo. Chinooks can sling-load vehicles, artillery, or fuel pallets, enabling rapid buildup of combat power in areas where roads or bridges may be destroyed. Strategic airlift would expand the foothold. Large transports like the C-17 Globemaster III and C-130J Super Hercules can deliver airborne units and equipment directly into contested zones, including mine-resistant vehicles and artillery systems. Once landing zones are secured, mechanized forces would move in. U.S. armored units rely heavily on the M1A2 SEPV-3 Abrams, a 70-ton tank equipped with a 120mm smoothbore cannon and advanced targeting systems. Supporting it would be the M2A4 Bradley, which carries infantry squads while providing firepower through its 25mm cannon and anti-tank missiles. The newer M10 Booker could operate in tighter terrain where heavier armor struggles. Overhead, the battlefield would be covered by an air umbrella. Aircraft like the F-35B Lightning II would provide close air support and targeting data, while attack helicopters such as the AH-64E Apache engage armored threats with guided missiles. Long-endurance drones like the MQ-9 Reaper would provide persistent surveillance and strike capability. Behind the front line, logistics ships and hovercraft would land vehicles, fuel, and recovery equipment. Because in modern warfare, the success of a ground campaign is not decided by the first tank that crosses the border. It is decided by how fast an entire system, air, armor, logistics, and sensors, can move into place. On March 1, 2026, 3 U.S. Air Force F-15E Strike Eagle fighter jets went down over Kuwait. Not due to enemy action, but in what U.S. Central Command described as a friendly fire incident by Kuwaiti air defenses during intense combat operations linked to the Iran escalation. All 6 crew members ejected safely and were later recovered in stable condition, and Kuwait acknowledged the accidental engagement as part of its defensive response to Iranian attacks. The F-15 crash sequence unfolded amid a barrage of Iranian aircraft, missiles, and drones striking U.S. and allied forces in the Gulf. In the crowded, high-tempo battle space, misidentification by air defense systems can occur when allied aircraft aren't properly deconflicted or recognized by ground radars responding to high-altitude threats. The F-15E Strike Eagle itself is one of America's most versatile air combat platforms. A dual-role fighter capable of air superiority and precision strike missions. Built on the classic F-15 airframe, the Strike Eagle integrates advanced avionics, long-range radar, and a powerful engine suite to carry a mix of air-to-air missiles and precision-guided bombs deep into contested airspace. The tandem cockpit accommodates a pilot and a weapons systems officer, enabling complex mission planning and weapons delivery in dynamic environments. Technically, the F-15E combines a high thrust-to-weight ratio with advanced fly-by-wire flight controls and integrated targeting pods like Sniper or Lightning, allowing precision engagement of ground targets by day or night. Its APG-82 V-1AESA radar delivers long-range detection and multi-mode tracking, essential for both air combat and ground strike tasks. The airframe's twin-engine design ensures redundancy and high sustained speeds even under heavy payload. Against Iran's dense integrated air defense networks, these traits make the Strike Eagle a key asset. Despite the recent losses over Kuwait, the US continues to rely on the F-15E and newer F-15EX variants in the region, where their combination of payload capacity, avionics, and survivability underpins strike packages aimed at degrading Iranian missile, drone, and C-2 infrastructure. In crowded Allied airspace, however, identification and coordination remain as critical as aircraft performance, because even the most capable platform can fall victim to the fog of war.